Hello everyone, it is Andrea for Energy Healing by Andrea, and we are playing a card. We are using the Mermaid Tarot today. We are going to see what is in our highest good and best interest for me to read for us today, what energies, messages, guidance, and support is out there to help us make a decision, see something differently, or just get through the day. What do I need to read for us today? Okay, so 3 flipped over. The first card that flipped over is the Tower. Don't freak out, it's okay. The second is the Chariot. And the third is the Ace of Swords. Okay, so we'll start with the Tower. And everybody usually freaks out a little bit when that card comes up, but it is a very normal part of our life, and things, as we've read lately, have to fall away so new stuff can come in. So let's read this card. Before an earthquake is a low humming vibration that all animals seem to be able to feel. This hum alerts sentient beings to incoming danger and allows them to find somewhere safer to be. No merfolk can be found in our card here. They have fled, instinctively sensing a need to move as the buildings crumble and fall onto empty streets below. Earthquakes are an inevitable part of living on a constantly moving and shifting planet. Suffering because of it is optional. The merfolk know which things in their lives can be rebuilt and which cannot. Can you say the same? The Tower reminds us that things fall down and break apart, especially things that are built on rocky foundations or near emotional and mental fault lines. Destruction is a fact of life. None of us can escape it. Things end, crumble, and disintegrate right in front of our eyes all throughout our lives. For whatever reason, you have forgotten that everything is temporary. Something in your life needs to be rebuilt or replaced. Its current construction no longer serves its purpose, and it is being destroyed. This is a good thing and necessary for something new to find its way into your life. And that's what we've been talking about. And it's necessary, and it's just because maybe the way that you carried yourself, your ideas, the programming belief systems that you had, or because of a certain thing that was going on in your life. But now that you've gone through that, you don't need those same ideas and ways of reacting and responding, and so those things can fall away and you can become like this new person seeing things in a new way. So it doesn't mean that your entire life is going to crumble around. It might just mean your way of thinking, your way of seeing things, your way of reacting and responding. So that might be what it is about, and that's what popped in my head, so we're going to go with that. And then the Chariot, which is another major arcana card. Okay, there are stories and tales from various cultures about the horse that lives under the water. Be it a water horse, seahorse, or as the Greeks called it, hippocampus, the stories all speak of a fast and powerful creature. For the merfolk, the horses under the waterline are very real and part of their daily lives. They carry cargo and building materials and ferry merfolk from place to place. The horses are also trained to rescue those lost at sea and to deliver messages to those under the water and upon the land. Only those with a special ancestral bond can hear water horses, and only those have the horses in their bloods can train them. For everyone else, the horses under the waters are strong, stubborn, and highly unpredictable. So buckle up. Things are about to get interesting. The hippocampus is being prepared for a journey. Its gear is being lovingly secured and strapped into place. It is all but ready to take you where you need to be. The journey will be likely interesting, as they rarely take you where you want to go, only to the places they know you need to go. You might find their method liberating or frustrating depending on how deeply you are attached to your destination. Either way, you are in for a ride that you won't quickly forget. And I would just say again, let go of the control and let go of your ego in situations and just really try to see things in a different way than you're used to, which is again what I was kind of talking about this card. I do feel like this might be about the way that you look at situations, experiences, and people, and just the filter that you're seeing life through. If you have worked through things, then you can like start to see life through that new filter instead of the one that you are so used to seeing it through. So like just drop that control and kind of allow it to be what it's supposed to be. And go in the direction it's supposed to go. Okay, and then the Ace of Swords. Ace of Swords. Again, I feel like those first two cards seem a little scary, but they're really not. It's exciting. It's exciting for things to change and to be able to experience life differently. So let's look at it that way. Okay, so resting deep on the ocean floor, once on the deck of the ship that was transporting it from faraway worlds, lays the magical sword of knowledge. A snaking rope moves slowly and heavily with the motion of the waves, keeping the sword in place. All that knowledge and power is simply out in the open, waiting for someone to come and claim it. The irony is that this deep down in the ocean, no one cares. What good is this sword to the creatures of the sea? This relic teaches us that the value of a gift is in the eye of the beholder. This sword might be the very thing you require, but then again, maybe its secrets don't interest you at all. Only you will know. The Ace of Swords brings with it a gift, secret, or knowing that was unavailable to you before, as you were not in alignment with it. But now that you are, and you can see the sword, will you pick it up? Is the offer relevant anymore? Perhaps the sword offers only the gift of hindsight, and we all know how helpful that is. I guess you won't know until you hold it in your hands. So yeah, I totally do feel like this all has to do with the way that we process information, the way that we think about things, the way we see life and situations, and see what we want. And so once like this crumbles away and we can start to see things differently, and once we let go of our control and our ego and kind of let the universe take the wheel and bring us to where we're supposed to be and how we're supposed to see things, then when we do get to that space, maybe it's like we've been looking at things and we're like, we want this, we want this, we want this. But then whenever you get there, you're like, well, now that this has fallen away and I've let go of the control, I actually don't want this now. I want something different. I want something more. I want something better. I want to tweak these plans, go in this new direction. That's what I want. I totally thought I wanted this over here, but I don't. And I'm glad it fell away because it made me be able to see things in that new way and go in that new direction. And by letting go and just kind of being like free and allowing things to happen the way they're supposed to, whenever you get to the thing that you want, you're going to be like, interesting. I actually don't want that now. I want this. I can have everything now. I want more. And that's the direction you're going to go. And you're going to leave the thing that doesn't serve you, never served you, but now you're seeing how it's not serving you, like on the ground, and you're allowing the new things that are meant for you to come in. So yeah, that's what I am getting from this. So I hope you guys have a great day. Be open to receiving information differently, situations differently, looking at life through the new filter, and everything is going to become more clear on what you actually want, not what you thought you wanted. Let everything fall, let the rubble settle, and then you're going to see with clear eyes what you truly want. It's exciting. Okay, go out there, have a great day. I'll see you tomorrow. Bye-bye.